Sierra Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. This is the second game of the Professor Layton series. This takes place after Curious Village, so Flora will be with us. She was the treasure of the Curious Village, if you all remember. I know it's been a long time since I've played a Layton game, but here we are. We're gonna play this one, because I like doing it, I like puzzles, I like the music. I had no clue this was coming. Oh, I don't know about that. Also, tonight's snack is dinosaur gummies. They're gummies, but they're shaped like dinosaurs. That makes me happy. Makes me very happy. I don't know if they're different flavor fruit gummies. I feel like maybe they are. It says artificial flavors, not flavor. And yet, beef gelatin? Amazing. I am. I did. They're very sticky gummies. Okay. New game time. No! Okay. This game is a work of fiction. It's not real.
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
You can! You can open the box.
Hey, look! There it is!
Luke's a child. He rides for free. Flora's a child. She rides for free. Luke, my boy, that's misogynistic. Yes.
Now, this is what I call deluxe. Just look at this room!
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molentelli Express a cruise ship on rails.
This sofa's great!
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners in every setting.
These are all somehow different flavors. Spooky.
So what's the actual story behind the Elysian box anyway? All who open it die, huh? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes. The answer is out there, Luke, but I just need to find it.
We will. I know it.
Oh, I know you could pull it off. There are a number of them that would solve mysteries, yes. Mark was a detective a while back. He solves mysteries. To my dear friend Fear,
There was a box that was rumored to kill anyone who opened it. At first, neither the professor nor I believed it. But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
A few days earlier.
Luke, have a look here.
Oh, what's that, Professor?
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Is everything all right?
My dear Herschel, knowing you, I imagine you've already heard of the relic known as the Elysian Box. This strange antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it. Truth be told, I'm a bit dubious of the box's murderous reputation, but you know how I am. Once something piques my interest, I simply must get to the bottom of it. That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession. What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box. For the moment, let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet.
A theory he doesn't tell us. Clean up the Sebastian drawing you have.
Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid.
You probably should, buddy.
But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please, finish the work.
In the
I
unlikely
started.
event. My guy, you're opening a magic
Your
box.
friend, Andrew Schrader.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit. I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Well, your intuition's usually spot on.
If someone painter style rescued you, would I crash out? Yes.
I say we head out right away.
I would get out the spooky, scary voice and everything.
Luke, before we go, would you be so kind as to fetch my car keys? They're in one of the drawers in that desk.
Sure thing, Professor.
If there's something you wish to inspect, Luke, simply give it a tap.
Oh, here we are, Professor.
Many thanks, Luke. Now, let's get moving. You do know how to move a boat, don't you, Luke?
You bet I do. Let's see. First off, I tap the shoe in the lower right corner. Then I just tap one of the little arrows that appears to move in that direction.
That's exactly right. Anytime you want to move, start by giving the shoe icon a tap. Go on, try it out. That's the way, my boy. One can't investigate properly without first doing a little legwork, as they say.
Oh, I couldn't agree more, Professor. Now, shall we head off? Luke is gonna have the silliest accent, y'all. Because I cannot keep the right one in my brain. Look at all those thick books. No wonder the professor's so smart. I am looking for hint coins. I know they're here. I know they're secretly. Maybe they're not here. Okay, fine, Professor.
Luke, before we set out, it would be wise of us to confirm the location of the doctor's flat. During one of his visits some time ago, he was kind enough to leave me a map to his home. The map, as you can see, is a rather unusual piece of cartography. Look here, Luke.
Oh, how clever! The map itself is a puzzle. Professor, do you mind if I take a crack at it? I just know I can solve this one. Worth 10 picarats. In the map to Dr. Schrader's home, several pieces of the center have been cut out. Restore the map by inserting the missing pieces in the correct spots. Touch a piece with your stylus to grab it, and slide the stylus to move the selected piece across the screen. You can't rotate the pieces. It may sound simple, but don't forget that you can move or remove pieces, including the one already in the middle of the map. Okay. Really? Does the middle of the map not belong? Those are all connected, right, chat? I'm not crazy, I'm not missing one. Well, we can save scum.
Let's see if this works.
So good at this.
That was almost too easy.
Thanks, Luke. Picarats are the points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of picarats you can earn from that puzzle decreases, so think carefully before answering. Once you've beaten the game and saved, go to the bonuses section and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more picarats you earn, the more extras you unlock.
Excellent. With our destination confirmed, we're ready to pay the doctor a visit. Come now.
Sorry, Chad, I just had to stop and check a couple things. Amazing. Oh, Sebastian's tail does a little wiggle when you buy from him. That's amazing. I like it. He's precious to me personally.
I do believe we found the doctor's building.
But which flat is his?
That, I'm afraid I don't know. But thinking on it now, the letter I received did mention something about this place.
Find Dr. Schrader's window from the details in the letter. In the morning, I often awaken to the sound of music drifting in from the nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently from my window, take a single sip of my tea, and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know. Circle the window from which the doctor views the sunrises. Okay. I often awaken to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. It's the only one it could be.
Wait. Flag. Music. That's the sun. That's in maybe it is this one. Maybe I was right. Maybe I'm silly.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay, I'm amazing. I was overthinking it, Chad. I overthink these all the time.
Unless I'm mistaken, I think we found the right flat. Now follow me, Luke. We're going up. Oh, I nearly forgot. Before we leave, let's review how to use this trunk. To open the trunk, just tap the icon in the upper right corner. Inside, there's all sorts of helpful information filed away under different icons. Touch an icon to use it. And to save progress we've made during our investigation, just tap the icon marked Save. This icon is the puzzle index. Tap it to view all the puzzles we've encountered thus far. Solved puzzles are marked with a check, and those we've yet to finish are blank. Puzzles we've already finished can be replayed by selecting them from this screen. Also, the index shows the locations of unsolved puzzles we've tried so that we may revisit them. Tap the journal icon to display my personal notes on key story events. So, whenever you need access the trunk, just give it a tap.
I would like to access it right now. Chat, as usual, I am not looking in the journal because the journal sometimes spoils things. I remember what our silly game is that we earn pieces for. This is a hamster. Chat may not think it's a hamster, but this is going to be a hamster. Hello there, mister. Never seen you around here before. Want to hear something useful? Check it out. See that mailbox right over there? Try tapping on it, will ya? Brilliant! That's a hint coin you found there. Ever work on a puzzle and get stuck? It's times like this when I bet you wish you'd had a fancy hint, yeah? Well, when that happens, you can trade in those shiny hint coins for hints. They're scattered all over the place, which means you should always be on the lookout for them. Tap on anything suspicious, okay? Good. Well, that's all I have to say. Take it easy, mister. Instantly tapping every flower bed. I know where they like to hide hint coins. I knew it! I knew it in my little tiny octopus heart! In my big octopus heart. And my middle-sized octopus heart. That's not true. There's only two that are small and one that is big. They're not even small. They're just auxiliary. Ah! Luke, my boy. There might be hint coins.
This is Dr. Schrader's flat, I'm sure of it. Andrew, are you home? It's Herschel. Herschel Layton. Sir, are you there? Doctor?
Oh, I don't hear anyone in there, Professor. What if he's...
There's no time for speculation now, Luke. We must get this door open immediately. It seems to be locked from the inside.
But without a key, there's no way we can get in. Hi, Catoid, welcome in.
I'm sorry. That reminded me of, and if I hear meow one more time, it's gonna be kitty kibble. Pizza? Hi, Rice. Welcome in. I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to do the thing completely. Hi, Val. Hi, Superman. Hi, Rice. Hi, Cat. Hello, everyone. We only just started. Ah, of course. In my haste, I forgot about these keys the doctor included in his letter. You were! I didn't even do my welcome in spiel until you guys got here. Didn't do my welcome in spiel until Catoid arrived. I forgot. In that everyone wasn't here yet. You know what I mean? I was just like, well, of course Val's here. Val stalks my stream. I would miss you terribly. Who else is gonna snipe those bots? Who else? Who else is gonna be here to solve puzzles for me and double check that the colors are right and double check that I am not crazy and didn't lose my mind? Someone's gotta double check that I am not crazy and didn't lose my mind. Categorically untrue. Catoid does not have mod powers. That is also not true. Quick, Professor! Let me try them on the door! Huh? That's strange. It doesn't seem like any of these keys work on the lock. Luke, don't you see? Dr. Schrader has set before us yet another puzzle to solve. Which key opens the door? As you might expect, the key won't open the door if its shape won't let it pass through the keyhole. Use your stylus to fit keys to the lock. Examine each key carefully and use your stylus to move the keys and find the one that fits the lock.
Here goes.
Another puzzle to solve. Stars forbid someone locks their door. He's probably dead on the other side, truth be told. So the plot of Diabolical Box is there is a box, if you open it, you die. What's inside? Mystery. It could even be a boat. That's right. Did it take you a while to figure out that the portion of the key resembling the grip was actually the part to fit the keyhole? Answers can often be found in the most unlikely of places. It did not. It took me 2 tries. I realized I could rotate the keys. I want to open the box. No, you don't.
Professor!
This is one of the professor's best friends.
Well, and true. How could this have happened?
This is terrible, Professor. Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he tried to open it?
No.
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
What do we have here?
I might have started another drawing. Oops. Oh no!
A train ticket for the Momentary Express.
Now, this is strange. Look, there's no destination written on this ticket. Have you ever seen a train ticket that didn't say where it was taking you?
Yes, very strange indeed.
Mystery train ticket. I cannot get Shelmy's accent. I'm sorry, Indy. Indy, immediately.
Excuse me.
Huh? Hey, it's you!
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the name. You two found the body, did you?
What in the blinders?
No, Luke. Let him go.
We.
Stop that. That's his face. Listen here, Luke.
I forgot about that.
Gosh, his face doesn't come off. He's the real deal.
So chat, I will ask you to remember a long ways back, back in a Curious Village, Inspector Chelmey got in our way constantly. He was annoying, he was frustrating, he just was constantly in the way, accusing us of murder, and a number of other things. But that Inspector Chelmey was a man in disguise. He was a villainous man in disguise. Dr. Starts with a P. I forget what his name was. So Luke, having just got back from Curious Village, is losing his little mind. Because he knows the villain of the last game. I do want to see the whip. I always want to see the whip. Losing the villain, losing his mind on the villain of the last game. Except, this is the real Inspector Chelmey, who, by the by, has not met Layton yet, I do not believe.
What in the blazes? That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear, young ones these days have no manners. My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Herschel Layton.
Sorry my kid tried to rip your face off. I won't let him watch that Nicolas Cage movie anymore.
I'm a professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
By the way, Layton is a professor of archaeology. What was he doing solving mysteries out with robots? Out in Robot Town. Who knows?
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
Interesting. So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you?
I do!
Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
He's adopted. Val is my apprentice. Always a Sith Lord and a Sith apprentice. That's how it works.
Well, it's really none of my concern.
Always two.
I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you? But of course.
Whip scent. Whip scent. Oh no! Oh no! Tapping the file. I've died. I love tapping the file.
Look, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
Yeesh.
I love how Layton's just like, okay, Luke, we're lying to the cops, alright?
You got it, Professor.
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here? Murder?
We're about to get accused of murder.
Or was the crime self-inflicted? Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in. I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight. Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case, yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
Murder!
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Luke is angry like Valentine. Val, fun fact about that, you don't have to be a good apprentice. You're adopted. Catoid is also adopted. You're all adopted. All of chat is adopted. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, chat, but you're all adopted by me. I'm like that one duck. I can't remember the type of duck. I sent it to Val, and then I sent it to the meme group that I live in. That's just aquarium staff, and then I send them memes. And then I sent it to aquarium security. They don't like that I'm in their group chat. I know they have a group chat without me. But the aquarium director thinks it's a good idea to let me have a group chat with them. They don't like talking to me. I know they're there. I just put memes at them.
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be?
It's true that the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door was locked, Inspector. Still, I'd hesitate to say that this room was completely closed off.
The window is literally open.
Is that so?
Please elaborate.
Anyone in chat's a better pick than me, actually. No! First of all, give me my agency. I will make the choices I wish to make. Second of all, self-debasement and self-effacement has no place in this house. We'll teach you all self-worth yet. I'm gonna get the self-worth brick. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make a self-worth brick. I might make a real brick and stick stickers to it and then take a picture of it and then make that the icon. Chat, this is a brilliant plan. I have so many heart stickers. Fiora, my self-worth was killed like 5 years ago. We're gonna resurrect it from the dead. Where does an octo acquire a brick? I ask aquarium staff really nicely if they'll let me have one for arts and crafts. For enrichment. I bet they'll bring me Legos. I bet they'll then correct me and go, Fier, it's Lego. Plural of Lego is Lego.
Isn't it obvious? There's something quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked.
Eh?
I wish I could acquire a brick.
It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector.
Hi, Steeldora. Welcome in.
I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh?
I mean, they do.
I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job.
Val, we accept compliments when we're not sure we can or should by going, I'm glad you think so. And thank you. And eventually, if we do that enough, we just skip straight to the thanks part. You're gonna learn to accept compliments. I'm gonna teach you. That's true. Your name does say Valentine is super cool. It is correct. It's okay. I'm still dumb now. That doesn't stop me from being amazing. I love appending hope this helps onto things.
Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple. And there's what caused it.
This?
I'm gonna start doing that too, lol. Amazing.
It's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken.
I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. Here's what probably happened. The old fellow turned on the light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
But that's been in his house forever.
But this is the doctor's own home. Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
Val! Out here changing your name to Archivist. Your Discord changes every week. Need to match my Discord every week. Okay, it changes every time you get a new hyperfixation. Which is not every week, you are correct. Change your nickname. Fair. It changes whenever I get a better name idea. Fair. The Grungler. Oh yeah, it's Catherine Grange.
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
I would have forgotten, you're right. The only reason why I kept it around as super cool for so long was because I was worried you wouldn't remember me if I changed it. I would have forgotten instantly. I would have been like, new phone, who dis? But I know you. And your shenanigans. Excuse me. However, the fact remains, Valentine is still super cool. You're adopted. I know this is hard to hear. But you didn't hatch out of an octopus egg. I adopted you.
You're right about that. I don't think I understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think?
The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility.
That's very diplomatic, Layton.
But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet.
Let me get back to drawing my hot fish in peace. I mean, you can, but you will never be drawing him in peace. Tilapia.
Really?
Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
What do you mean, Professor?
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
No! Hope this helps! Thank you, Catoid. Yay! I love no, hope this helps heart shape. You didn't start it on this stream. Listen, chat, you need to know, sometimes you start a joke and other people say it, and then, yeah. You started a meme, Val. No, hope this helps. Thank you, Catoid, who got the idea from the super awesome and amazing Val. No, you're not. You would never. You're my mod. You can't leave the positivity zone. Can't leave the positivity zone. Those are the responsibilities of a mod. With its windows opening out into thin air 8 stories up, and its door securely bolted, you might think that this room is inaccessible from the outside. However, a single unusual detail reveals the truth of what went on here. Your job is to look around the room by tapping the arrows and find that detail. Once you've got it, circle the area with your stylus and choose Submit to give your answer. Make sure to only circle one object when you answer. There's a flagpole outside. Curtain. Curtain missing.
Here goes.
Curtain missing!
Piece of cake.
Nice eye. For some reason, part of that curtain is shown here has been ripped clear off. Parachute.
Of course. This window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
Oh no, what if Val really did go? Val wouldn't do that. Ah!
It means someone exited the building through this window, and I'll bet he's our culprit.
I'd say that's a sound theory. Well done, my boy.
Oh, yes. Sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Uh-huh.
Liar!
Shh, Luke, listen. I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us.
What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
It's an old photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original
What to
image.
say? Oh, that you want it that way. Anyway, we are just casually...
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just hoard evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that... what is this anyway? Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now, out with the both of you.
We are doing a little bit of extra legal work here. You found a torn photo, but Inspector Shelmy confiscated it.
Ah, but we're not done.
Luke. Dr. Schrader indicated that he was in possession of the Elysian box, yet there was nothing resembling such an artifact in his home. Do you think the person who did this to him was after the box? It's an interesting theory, but for the moment that's all it is. However, it's my belief that we hold a clue to understanding today's events, namely that ticket.
The Momentary Express ticket, right, Professor?
Correct, Luke. I believe that a trip abroad in the aboard the Momentary Express is in order.
Who could have made off with the box? Do you suspect we'll find the key to unlocking this mystery on the train?
Dr. Schrader did his best to point us toward the Momentary Express, should something happen to him. Sure as fog on a London morning, I know this train will lead us to the answers we seek.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city, unaware of the secrets that awaited them down those iron tracks.
Okay. The legendary Momentary Express. It's all eggs, no dairy. Gosh, just look at this place, Professor. It's so posh, I feel like I should be wearing a monocle.
Quite so, Luke. Every decoration and detail in this room is more decadent than the last. I'd wager the rest of the train is just as grand. How would you like to go exploring for a bit?
Always looking for hint coins. Ah! It's a puzzle!
Look at that, Luke. Your bag is wide open and all your belongings are scattered everywhere.
Oops! Oh, I guess they are.
You should put your things away before we walk around to the train.
Luke's trunk. Luke, my boy! Luke's belongings are all over the place and need to be packed away in his trunk. Use your stylus to move individual objects into the trunk and make sure that none of them overlap. When you think everyone has been placed neatly in the trunk, then hit submit. Okay, we can move this stuff around too. Alright. I'll move all of it out. Oh, okay, I see where I can put things. This is a packing puzzle, is what this is called. That does not go there.
That has such a weird shape. That probably goes up there, actually. Come out of there. Luke, my boy, how did you pack this bag? Okay. The book has to go on top, I think, of the pan. Like that. No. That's not how that goes. There must be a reason I have so much that points to that side and a thing like this. Luke, my boy, why are you like this? Wait, no, not that book. This. There we go. Then the teddy bear. Then that book. There we go! Luke, my boy, what were you thinking? Also, side note, why do you have your friend pin a spatula? What? Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. And a big stretch. Big stretch.
Let's see if this works.
And for body
Piece
break,
of cake.
we'll do some twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Luke should be able to close the bag easily now. Whew! It was a tight squeeze, but everything's finally packed away.
A bit of planning will prevent this type of scrambling in the future.
You're right. And I do feel better with everything put away. Come on, Professor. Let's look around some more. Chad, I know what you're thinking. Fear, you save a lot in this game. Oh boy, sure I do. That's why. Oh, ew, Professor! The sugar is covered with ants. That was the wrong accent for a moment.
Oh dear. I'll have to remember to get sugar for my tea elsewhere. Curious though, isn't it? How did they get here? Perhaps this puzzle will shed some light on things.
Luke, my boy, that reminds me of a puzzle. Busy ants work tirelessly carrying food back to their nest. One day, one such ant was returning with food when he bumped into an acquaintance in front of the nest. Whoa there, doofus! Don't you know that you took the longest path possible back to the nest? Think about where you're going, man. Knowing the ant never traveled the same area twice, can you trace the path he walked to get to his nest? Oh, the longest path possible. Oh boy, oh no, okay. Going on a little adventure here, huh? That's not the longest path possible.
That's not it either. I know the shortest path. That's easy. That doesn't look right. Ah. Oh, darn it. Ah. That's not as long as I thought. Wait, maybe it is. That is quite long. But is it the longest? Tilapia. Tilapia. I knew I'd catch one of yous. Always catch one. How I feel after drawing nothing but this one fish. Tilapia. There must be a way to... I've gotta, like... Can I do this? Okay. If we can get this far, then maybe... Is that... Chat, that looks pretty long. Do you think that's the longest? No, the hot one. Oh, the hot fish. I know the hot fish. Hot fish summer is great. That's probably the longest.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah! Yeah, we're right. Good work, chat.
The apprentice strikes again.
Poor little guy wasn't thinking about going home. You've got it, my boy. While I'm no fan of ants in my sugar, you have to admire their craftiness and work ethic.
Maybe they're working so hard because even the sugar on the Momentary Express is extra fancy.
Perhaps. I must admit it is a compelling motive.
The professor's trunk is really heavy. What's in there?
Just the entire game, Luke. Layton's trunk holds the universe. I thought we knew. Remember, Luke, we're here to find the Elysian box, so don't get sidetracked.
You don't have to tell me twice. Now why don't we start our search by investigating the train?
The professor and Luke decide to explore the Momentary Express. If that little girl's not a puzzle. She's not.
I hear the rooms in the front of the train are so super duper fancy that the doorknobs are made of gold. But no one's allowed in except really rich people. So, misters, are you really rich? 'Cause if you are, you can go see the super duper fancy rooms.
Super duper fancy rooms, eh? That none but the extremely wealthy can enter. If our young friend is correctly informed, there must be a set of deluxe rooms in the next car.
Wow, I'd sure like to see those. Oh, I bet they're utterly fantastic.
How do you get the spotty discoloration on Sebastian's hands? I don't know, man. I don't know how I do it.
Yes, I suppose these accommodations will do. I do hope my darling boy will be pleased. That reminds me, I believe it's dinner time for my sweet baby. I'm off to visit the dining car.
I love Babette. Gosh, that lady was just the type I'd expect to see on the Momentary Express. Talk about rich and fancy. Quite. This train is full of many well-heeled patrons, just like the woman we just met. We must watch our deeds and words here. A formal setting demands formal manners, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, Professor.
So you mean no jumping on the couch? Not that Luke would say that, but you know. Am I loud in here? Oh boy, there's too many people in here. Let us speak with everyone. Not everyone is speak-withable.
Wow, just look at all the stuff there is to eat.
Yes, it seems the Momentary Express is a first-class operation, right down to the kitchen. Oh my! Passengers in the kitchen! I'm sorry, but we just can't have that. Wearing those dirty clothes of yours in here could earn me a health code violation, you know.
I'll have you know that there's nothing at all dirty about our clothes, sir.
Well, say what you like, Shortstack, but that doesn't change the fact that I am running a kitchen here. Did you stop to think about what could happen if icky outside germs made it in here because of you? I see your point. Terribly sorry for the intrusion, and any worry we may have caused you, good sir.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry too, sir. Wait, what's that? Professor, look here. It looks like our friend the cook has been keeping a pet in the kitchen. And to think he was lecturing us about germs.
Oh boy. Oh, I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
I guess the wrong accent. Come on, come on.
In Bathurst, New Brunswick, they talk like this. I guess the cat's out of the bag now. Or the hamster, I should say. Believe me, I know it's not okay to keep a pet in the kitchen. But, well, he is my only friend, see? Furry or not, he's the only rodent I've got to talk to here. My, he certainly is generously proportioned, isn't he? You said he's a hamster, yes? That's right, a hamster. The noblest member of the animal kingdom. See, when I first started working here, I needed someone to keep me company, so I bought him. The thing is, I feed him all the table scraps we take back, which makes for a diet that's a bit, rich. He's really put on the pounds, and if he doesn't get in shape, it could be really bad for his health.
That poor little guy.
That's why I want to ask something of you, boy. Would you mind holding on to my friend for a little while? When he's here with me, I can't help but feed him, but those scraps of pastry and pasta add up.
So you're saying you want us to hold on to him and help him shape up? Sounds like a great idea to me. I mean, what do you think, Professor? Can we keep him for a little while?
Well, I do believe that helping those in need, rodent or not, is the duty of every true gentleman. We'd be happy to take custody of the hamster for the time being. Oh, thank you so much. Sharing that is a real load off my shoulders.
The hamster minigame has been added to the trunk.
You can access the hamster minigame by tapping the hamster icon inside the professor's trunk. Oh, and one more thing. Since we won't be seeing each other for a while, will you please give him you'll give him this apple, will you? He loves them so.
You got a new hamster toy. Use the apple to help your hamster get into shape.
Oh, I'm gonna miss my little guy. Please take good care of him.
Don't worry, he's in good Don't worry, he's in good hands. What's our hamster's name, chat? What are we naming our little hamster? I usually name him Ham Ham, on account of Hamtaro, Big Hamster's Little Adventures. But what will we name our hamster? He's a little guy. We're whipping him into shape. Is chat broken? Probably. It's back now. One moment. Navi, all caps. We need to watch Serial Experiments. Chat, we need to watch Serial Experiments, Lane. Luke has named his new hamster friend Navi. Okay, little guy. From now on, anywhere I go, you'll go too. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey. Listen. Y'all. Hey. Listen. I'm sorry I couldn't resist. I'm gonna play Ocarina of Time with you guys at some point too, I think. I'm just gonna resist. Squeak! Squeak, squeak! But Professor, isn't shining the light on the shark with too many eyes a bad idea?
Luke, my boy, this isn't a shark. He's an anglerfish.
But Professor! If he's an anglerfish, wouldn't it be doubly bad to shine a light on him? I know, Ifestation. I got.
We at Urban Shade would like to personally thank you for your continued cooperation. Our hamster, 2025.
But, Professor!
It appears that your special talent with animals has earned you a new friend, Luke.
Oh, I think so too, Professor. Luke can talk to animals inexplicably. It is explicable later, but inexplicably, Luke can talk to animals.
Use the items you've picked up to help your sluggish hamster get back in shape. Items at your disposal are shown at the top of the touchscreen. Drag the items with the stylus to position them around the hamster's playground. The hamster notices any items within 3 spaces of his position. He won't react to any item 4 or more spaces away, so really think about where you place them. Okay. If you can get the hamster to peak physical condition, something neat will happen.
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
Navi wasn't able to reach his goal.
Oh! Thank you for the follow! All my follows and all my follows are anonymous. All my follows are anonymous. Because I believe in lurkers' rights. But they still do the same thing for the channel. They still help it grow. They still mean that I can do all these fun things and do them more and as much as I want.
I forgot about the hamster's voice, you guys. Wait, hold on. Before we leave the kitchen, I must look around for puzzles and hint coins. I'd almost forgotten. Have I saved several times? Yes, in one place I have. Stars forbid a boy does anything. Oh no. I knew it. Oh, by the by, whenever I tap something, we actually are stopping to investigate it. Like, we actually, the people who get mad at us for pawing around, we really are just pawing around. Oh, nope, nothing here. I will take good care of him. No, I was trying to click the thing behind you, but that's fine.
But Professor, surely that robot isn't the strongest? There must be another robot behind this one. There have been so many so far, Professor, and all of them calling themselves robot masters.
Well, Luke, my boy.
Do you prefer viewers watch through Twitch? I found you through YouTube. It does not matter to me where you wish to be, although Twitch has the most interactivity of all the platforms I stream to. I stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Moonbeam. Twitch, however, will be the most active because I have redeems over here. And people like doing that, I guess.
Professor Layton through the multiverse, silly.
Oh no.
Is it Eepity? Are you Eepity? You guys know what to do when you're Eepity.
Honk shoo me me me.
I feel like that's what happens. It's stream time. It's Stream Tim. He's been kayaking this whole time with Peter Lucas. And welcome in, Final Ace. Hello. No. You know he's on that kayaking trip. They're both having a great time. That's what happens when the archivist gets you. Oh! Yes, you are welcome to bounce between the two. Val teleports all the time. I'm eating gummies. They're dinosaur gummies. This is gonna be the last one, though. Not the last one that I have, just the last one that I eat tonight. The bag is resealable, which is too powerful for me. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but I'm afraid all the seats in our fine establishment are taken right now. What a pity. Indeed it is, sir. But while you wait for a table, may I interest you in a puzzle?
Yes! Yes, you may. 4 couples sit elbow to elbow in a crowded dining car. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. The Joneses are sitting by the aisle. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor sits beside his wife. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. Using the information above, can you determine where Mrs. Hadley is sitting? Circle her and touch submit. Very well. The mustachio memo time. These are the O'Connors. I'm not going to write the whole name. These are the O'Connors. The Joneses are sitting by the aisle. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. This is Lambert's. This is Jones's. So E must be Hadley. Because the Joneses are sitting by the aisle. And Lambert's sitting across from his wife. Oh. Yeah, that's her. I'm the only one. Hi, Gummy Guy. Welcome in.
And now to test my theory.
Nice. It's a logic puzzle. We love
And
logic
there we
puzzles.
have it.
Catoid also teleports. I had forgotten. So many of you teleport. That's right. Since the mustachioed Mr. O'Connor is sitting beside his wife, both couples on the left must be sitting beside their spouses. Since Mr. Lambert is sitting across from his wife, he must be sitting on the right table. The Joneses are sitting next to the aisle, so they must be C and G. With everyone else identified, you only have the Hadleys to deal with, and they're represented by E and F. It's okay. Many times is eepity beepity time.
That's exactly right, sirs. They say that nothing whets the appetite like a hearty puzzle. Oh, and it appears the table has just opened up. Allow me just a moment to tidy it up, and then I will be happy to escort you to your seats.
Great! Oh, I'm starving!
Oh, good! Our table is finally ready! We'll just be taking our seats then. Madame, please wait just a moment. You see, these passengers have been here much longer.
Nonsense! We'll not hear another word of this! You take these people before us! We are insulted!
I do apologize, madame. It's simply that these gentlemen arrived before you.
We will not be kept waiting, you understand? Not a single second! Now out of our way!
Madame!
Talk about pushy!
I do apologize, sirs. There's a lovely observation deck on the last car of the train. May I suggest that you spend a few minutes there while we prepare a new table for you? No need for apologies, my good man. Your job is not an easy one. We'll go see the deck and return in a bit.
The professor and Luke decide to visit the train's observation deck, just in case I didn't know. Excuse me while I save and then be mean to this lady by tapping her and bothering her while she's eating. Because it's definitely a dog she's eating with or something similar. Goodness me, no need to look so put out. Don't you know that ladies always go first? Especially ladies of a certain class, like, me. I'm not sure if class is the word she meant to use there. Thanks, Luke! What's this? Oh, kitchen. What's that? That's not the kitchen. I wish to see fish. I love seeing fish. She's a puzzle, I knew it! Welcome aboard, sirs. May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or some scrumptious snack? Thank you, but I don't think we need any snacks right now. Of course you don't. And I put on my best smile for nothing. Since we've got this ritzy dining car on board, most people get their chow there. With competition like that, it's hard to sell even a cup of tea. I'm so bored. I've got a while until my shift ends, so help me pass the time with this puzzle, would you? Pancake stacks! I love Towers of Hanoi! Now here's a tasty puzzle for you. Your task is to take the big stack of pancakes on the left plate and move them to the plate on the far right. In doing so, however, you need to follow these rules. You can only move one pancake at a time. A pancake can never rest on a pancake smaller than itself. Feel free to shift things around as much as you like to complete the middle, and to use the middle plate in completing the puzzle. So, this is Towers of Hanoi. I forget how many moves this is to do. Oh wait, it's only 3. It's like 7.
Here goes.
It will tell me how many is the fewest number, I think.
Piece of cake.
Delicious! The solution can be achieved in as few as 7 moves. How many moves did it take you? 7. This puzzle is actually a variant of the famous Tower of Hanoi puzzle, a brain teaser invented by a French mathematician over 100 years ago. Yeah! I love Towers of Hanoi. Whoa! Check out the brain on you, kiddo! So listen, our next stop is this dinky little 2-cow village called Dropstone, right? There's, like, nothing there. I sure wish we could stop somewhere more exciting for a change. But I guess that's working a job for you. Sometimes you just have to deal with crippling boredom. You do. It's true. Eh? Looks like no one's here right now.
Let's check back later.
Can't stop me from checking every single... Hello? Granny Riddle! Is that a bucket or a cauldron? I wonder if this is one of those brooms that can fly. Say, Professor, does that little shack over there seem familiar to you?
Indeed, unless I'm mistaken, this must be the residence of you-know-who.
Well, I have a feeling she'll be a big help to us again. Sent you say... Ooh! Oh no, look at this man. He thinks it's funny we died. He thinks it's hilarious we died. That man thinks it's the funniest thing, doesn't he?
My, what a lovely deck.
Wow, this is the best. breeze feels great!
Indeed, the scenery is simply breathtaking. Look, Luke, you can see a lake over there.
And the sky's so blue! And just look at those trees fly by! Now that's what I call a view!
It is quite amazing, Luke. Goodness, all this talk of pristine scenery reminded me of a puzzle I heard once. Why don't you try it?
The forest below contains 4 different types of trees. Use your stylus to draw dividers in the forest so that you form 4 different sections. Each section should contain 1 of each type of tree, and all the trees must be connected either horizontally or vertically, but not diagonally. When you have your answer, touch submit. Okay, so we've got pine trees, we got this boy, we got that boy, and we got a tree that don't. So that is a valid solution. It's not the correct solution, but this is valid. Or rather, this is a valid separation. But that's not what we're gonna do. That's not what we're gonna do either. Chat, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I am splitting trees up that are next to each other that should not be. Because I'm going to have to do that anyway. Oh, wait. And it'll help inform us of what we need to put where. Oh, no, wait. That should do it. You see what I mean? That should be right, I think.
Just leave it to me. That was almost too easy.
Very nice. Now take a moment to admire the gorgeous scenery. We did a good job.
That's exactly it. Well done.
Well, did you expect any less, Professor? Wow, it feels so nice out here. I almost forgot we're supposed to be searching for the Elysian box.
I can't say I blame you, Luke, but the box led the doctor to his death. Come what may, I will solve this mystery.
Of course.
I think we finally have a good grasp of the train's layout. I think it's high time we began a proper investigation.
Okay, Professor, let's get to it. We're gonna investigate the train. It's a puzzle. Welcome back.
Look at that. Someone's left rubbish on the deck here.
Can you believe that? Some people have the worst manners.
Listen here, Luke. A true gentleman cleans up after himself, and others, should the need arise. What do you say we take care of this mess?
Oh no. Oh, it's Klotsky! Put the garbage into the trash where it belongs. Using your stylus, move the blocks obstructing your path and slide the clump of garbage all the way to the can at the bottom of the screen. Chad, if you're unfamiliar with what Klotsky is, it is a block puzzle game that's like this. Your object is to move a big red block into a target area. You do that by sliding blocks around, as you might guess.
Oh shoot, I did need to... This is the correct rotation. I simply need to move all of these up. Sort of. Yeah, because it can't be this way, because this way would block everything off. Unless it is this way. No. No, I think I was right the first time. See, usually with a game like this, your object... Usually with a game like this, your object is to keep the littler blocks together as well as you can. I can do this, chat. In the minimum number of moves, maybe not, but I can do it. Okay. First object is to get one of these yellow blocks in there. Which ultimately is going to mean making space for it. No, it isn't. My first object isn't getting a yellow block in there. My first object is getting a blue block in there. I was almost there. Okay, that can't go like that, though, so... No, I think I was right that I do need to get a yellow block up there. It's just a matter of getting a yellow block up there. Huh? I haven't visited my Tumblr in ages. I have a secret Tumblr that no one will ever be allowed to find for any reason ever. Wait, what if I... Yols? What is it, chat? What? Who would do that? No one would do that. No one would accidentally out their own secret Tumblr. Don't know what you're talking about. Mad lad. We're getting somewhere. Oh, oops. Got a little ahead of myself. Nope. I have the same problem, but it's on the other side now. I know, I almost had it. I felt it in my little pneumatic bones, and then I couldn't quite see it.
Oh no, that won't work at all. No free play there. This is a case of correctly rotating these blocks around. So, the end state of this is that I move a blue block from here into that, move a yellow block up, and then this comes down. Or move a block up, and then this comes down. But I don't know how to get to the end state. Oh wait. I did that wrong. That is definitely not correct. Well, it'll kind of get me where I'm going. No, it won't. I know this puzzle. Oh, I just did the same thing, but again, oops. Yeah. There we go. Wait, hold on. If I keep this rotation. No. What am I doing? Like that. I fear I need more OCs so I can participate in Art Fight next year. Well, you've got fertile grounds to grow them in. There's something I'm missing here, and I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh yeah, I know. There's lots you can make OCs for. I make OCs just for funsies. You've seen me. Chat, you see the rotation I need to get. That I need to get the trash down here. And therefore I need to get the trash into the rotation.
My curse is that I might be completely Rizless. You're not completely Rizless. I'm definitely just missing something. Like... I'm definitely just missing something. Like, I know this is the correct start. It's gotta be, because we've got to get a blue block in there. So, like... But it's here where I get mixed up. I've moved this block down. Can I do that? Maybe we just move it like that. Oh! We hydrate his chat demands! What? And for body break, it's time for a stretch. I am almost certainly Rizless. No, you're not. And then we'll do arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it you who are Rizless, or is it the fact that you're in a place where it's hard to make friends if you are a certain way? Because I'll tell you right now, I'm an octopus. Do you know how hard it is for an octopus, a solitary creature, to make friends at all? There's a reason I'm on the internet streaming with everybody. Maybe this is in the right rotation. Okay.
That should be that. Oh, we can move this now. Okay, okay. Okay. If I do like that, then I can get this rotated, I think. I think. But then, do I have to, like this? Is this what we're doing? This is what we're doing, chat! Wait, no, that won't go all the way in the garbage. Well, maybe we can just do that. Can we... Wait, we can get the block out! Chat, we did it.
Consider this puzzle solved. Huh. Wonderful.
I'm sorry, it took me 10,000 years. Listen, I like playing Klotsky. I'm not good at it. Finally, after 10,000 years, I'm free! Spick and span. If you really know how to work it, you can complete this puzzle in as few as 29 moves! Oh, and don't forget, trash belongs in the trash can, not on the street. Thank you, chat. There! Now there's no trash cluttering up this amazing view.
Wonderful, isn't it, Luke? Keeping a place neat really brightens it up.
That reminds me that I have to clean my seabed. I knew it! Can't hide from me, Layton! Can't hide from me, Layton! There's probably one more out there, but I don't care to look for it.
There's nothing like travel by rail to put a spring in your step.
I couldn't agree more. And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fine as yours, Mr. Beluga.
So you know my name, do you?
But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London. I've seen your face in the papers more than a few times.
Oh boy!
Oh, is that so now?
Oh, he opened his eyes!
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me.
The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side.
So, chat, I will tell you this right now. From the from the prequel games and many other things about him, From the prequel games and many other things about him, there's a certain subset of the fandom that has decided that Layton has that autistic riz. This comment about being a train enthusiast did not help his case. He does, can confirm. Okay, good. I figured you guys would know. I thought you guys might know. Unfortunately, do not have the autistic riz. Just the tism. Well, it comes free with the riz, so good luck.
I've heard tales of this train's grandeur, so I decided it was time to experience it firsthand.
But I didn't get the riz with my autism. It'll come to you. You'll get it eventually.
Well, isn't that something? It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton, was it? Oh my, just look at how late it's gotten. I really have to run. Do enjoy your time aboard.
Surely this man is up to nothing but good deeds. And not bad deeds. Certainly.
Why don't we head back to the dining car now, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite.
The professor and Luke decide to visit the dining car a second time. But first we'll save and see if this nice lady wants to give us a puzzle. I said a snack, but a puzzle. Nope. Gosh, I'm just about to keel over from boredom. Sure, the job pays well, but it's so slow, it's painful. You could think about the OCs. You could make little guys in your head and make them do things. Play with them like Barbies.
Welcome back, sirs. My deepest apologies for the long wait. Let me show you to your seats.
All right! It's finally time to eat!
My sentiments exactly.
Wow! Look at all these choices! It's enough to make my head spin!
Oh, look over there. There's some sort of commotion going on. You call this haute cuisine? I call it slop. You're saying we actually serve this to our customers? Oh, I'll remake it right away, sir. Pfft! Get that mess out of my sight this instant. But of course, I'm very sorry to have displeased you so. And another thing, look at these vases in that picture. Utterly tacky. Replace them immediately. But sir, that piece is a quintessential work by a world-renowned... I don't care if the Queen of England painted it. Replace it and be quick about it. Yes, sir, of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements at once. Hey, is that the same man we saw earlier? Hey, it's that same man we saw earlier. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so bossy and loud. Welcome back! That would be Mr. Beluga, I believe. It's too bad that picture wasn't to his taste. I think it's marvelous. Oh, and speaking of pictures, Luke, have I got a puzzle for you?
Everything is a puzzle with these people! Which makes sense because that's what it's about. The drawing below is made up of curved lines that intersect to create sections. If you want to color in the entire canvas so that no section touches the side of a section with the same color, what's the fewest number of colors you can use? 3. You can color as many times as you want as long as it doesn't touch any area with the same color. Once you have your answer, tap and input the answer icon and enter the number of colors. Oh, sorry, it might be 4, but I do believe it's 3. Depending on the way things are shaped. Oh, I have to... Alright. We shall mark this as color 1. 2... 3. That's terrible.
1, 2. Sure, I can read that enough. So the no section touches the side of a section with the same color. So this intersection is fine. The tiniest one in the universe. This is like playing a really weird game of Sudoku. But I'm pretty sure you can do this with 3 colors. Oh wait, maybe you need 4. No, you don't. I do believe you can do this with 3 colors. There's an old math problem that's basically just this. But I don't think anybody's touching anywhere.
Here goes.
Yeah!
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Oh. Technically you can do it in 2. Except for that last bottom corner. Of course. That's right! You'll need 3 colors to fill in the drawing. Most of the drawing can be done with 2 colors, but one pesky area in the lower left corner requires a 3rd color to complete. I went a little overboard, chat. I went a little overboard. But that's because I wanted to make mine pretty. Expertly solved, Luke. After a puzzle like that and a lovely meal, I could use a break. Let's head back to our room. Hello there. Sorry to interrupt your game, but there's something important you should know. As you progress through the story, some puzzles will disappear from their original locations. These puzzles are then moved to Granny Riddleton's shack, where you can solve them when you want. Okay then, here's the first set of puzzles to be sent to the shack. If no puzzles appear on the next screen, it means there are no unsolved puzzles to send right now. Oh. I missed a couple. The professor and Luke decide to return to their room in Car 3. That's too bad. I'm gonna go solve them. Let's stop by our room before we go anywhere else. I wanted to go to Granny Riddleton's shack. Now what do we have here? My boy! My sweet little boy! You've got to do something right this instant! Search the entire train! Madame, please calm down. I can understand the situation. Oh, Inspector Chelney. I had no idea you were on board. If it isn't Mr. Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk. I have other matters to attend to, namely a missing boy. Seems this woman's child has gotten off to somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen him around. No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys. little boy wandered off and he hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wit's end worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy. Humph. She's been going on like this from the moment I walked in. I understand your concern, madame. My friend and I will be glad to lend you a hand in your search. We'll have the best chance of recovering your boy if we set out searching immediately. Yes! That's exactly what I just said! Now, go find my boy already! Tell him Mommy's worried about him! It seems the only clues we have to go on is that the only clues we have to go on are the shoe the tyke left behind with his name, Tom. I've tried to squeeze more details from the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding I search the entire train. That's a cat or a dog, Booty. This is one of Tom's shoes? Oh, it's positively tiny, isn't it? Yes, I find that quite curious myself, Luke. What's strange is that I don't think most children with feet that size can even walk yet. You got Tom's shoe. You can find any items you pick up in the professor's trunk. Tom. The professor and Luke decide to help search for Tom, Babette's little boy. Definitely a dog or a cat. Or some similar tiny animal. I don't wear shoes. Chat, if I, an octopus, wore shoes, how would I do it? Would I wear one singular shoe and just kind of like hop around? Or would I wear 8 shoes? Or would I wear 2 shoes and then like, I don't know. How would I wear shoes? And also pants. A little boot on each of the little tentacles. Very good. One on each of the little tentacles. Staff, I would like ballet shoes, please. No, for me. I will need 8 of them, and very small. Yes, I will take up octopus ballet. I have been informed that I am called an umbrella octopus and not a tutu octopus. But I wish to take up ballet. They are arguing. Fier, do you think my art has actually improved or not? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Val, the first time I saw art, you didn't put fingers. At all. You put mitting hands. As is tradition for every young aspiring artist. And now you have complex hand positions. You have learned to draw Giant Fishman very, very well. Because you spend a lot of time drawing Giant Fishman, and that's how practice works. Did I save? What's a shoot? Yes, you do! I must instantly go to Granny. Oh. What's this? Something's fallen behind the boxes. It appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I can reach it from here. Maybe the cap belongs to Tom. We certainly shouldn't rule out the possibility. Oh, hey! Since we're on the subject of caps, have you ever heard this one, Professor? Oh, red caps. Okay. A preschool teacher has everyone in her class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps onto their heads and said, "Okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at the hats all your friends are wearing. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red hats gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon." In a class of 10 children, only some of the kids get a red balloon. Knowing this, how many kids went home with a red balloon? 99 red balloons go by. So there have to be at least 4 red caps. We have a class of 10 children, there have to be at least 4 red caps. You're not wearing a red cap because yours is orange. We'll scribble you in red. We'll scribble you in red. And you. And you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this situation, 6 children can go home with a red balloon. Blue Balloon, the sequel to Blue Prince. Yes. Not everybody went home with a red balloon. Wait, think brain. But some did. So there have to be at least 4 red hats. If there are 5... If there are 5, then everybody goes home with a red balloon. Okay, it has to be 4. I think. Yeah. Has to be 4. I don't want to overthink it. Oh, how many kids went home with a red balloon? 6. Ooh, close call.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
99 red balloons go by. 99 such a balloon. That's right. Since you know only some of the children received red balloons, you also know that some children didn't receive them. If 5 or more children were wearing a red hat, every child in the class would get a red balloon. And if 3 or fewer children were wearing red hats, no one could take home a red balloon. Therefore, 4 children must have been wearing red hats, meaning that 6 children received red balloons. Rats! I was sure I could stump you with that one. Better luck next time, Luke. For now, we'd better return to searching for the lost little boy. Oh, right. Yep, better get back to that. Now that you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a little space? Good question. You get Tom's hat. Wait, hold on. I should go back in there. That's not the kitchen. I just want to see if he's got a puzzle for me. He does! Phew. That was bad, even for Mr. Beluga. You mean he always blows up like that? Well, you know, me or someone else on the staff. The boss can be real hard to please. That's awful! You guys shouldn't have to put up with him bullying you like that. Well, the boss does have a point. After all, he made this railway what it is. What it is. He always says that a first-class train deserves first-class atmosphere. Heck, even the plates we use in this dining car are special order. The workmanship is amazing. Check out the details on the back. Your plate. The plate in front of you bears a mark made up of 2 nesting equilateral triangles. Can you puzzle out how many times bigger the larger triangle is when compared to the smaller one? Chat, we can do a bunch of math for this, or we can look at the fact that this is a circle. And also do a bunch of math for this. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain why I know. But because there is a circle, we can do the exact calculations. However, I will also tell you that this triangle is 3 times bigger than this triangle. Pretty sure that's correct. It might be 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. Unless I'm overthinking this again. And if not, save scum.
Just leave it to me. Oops, that wasn't right. Here goes.
Aha!
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
And if not, save scum. 4 triangles fit in there because it's a Triforce. That makes sense. I don't care about our story so far. We know where we are. I forgot about the middle triangle. We've had this talk. The trick with this triangle is that... Oh, I see it. Chad, I see it. I was thinking about complicated math, but the trick with this triangle is literally you can turn it upside down and make a Triforce symbol and no.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
Which is exactly what it's going to... If you think to flip the little triangle around as shown, see exactly what it's going to tell us. We make a Triforce and can see it's 4. Here I was thinking about calculating the calculating the circle's size and then doing that math to get the other triangle. No, we really just had to use Euclidean geometry instead. Wow, you've really got an eye for that sort of thing. I keep falling into Francisca's accent accidentally. What exactly do you think Mr. Beluga doesn't like about these plates? You got me there. I guess rich people are just fickle. You're right, Luke. Now can I go to Granny Riddle's shop? Oh, this is that lady. She's missing Tom. The roses! Wow! That flower vase looks like it costs a chunk of change! It's true, but lovely decorations really do wonders for a room. That's doubly true for flowers. Tell me, Luke, what do you think of flowers like these? Crazy daisies! I know someone whose favorite fleur is daisies. Now for something on the flowery side. Of the 3 pictures labeled A, B, and C, one is actually the same as the picture on the far left. However, the image on the far left has its contents flipped left to right, and its colors inverted and changed black to white. Of A, B, and C, which picture is the same as the black and white picture on the far left? Of course. Oh, I would do murder. I'm only 4 centimeters tall. I would get right in there. Did you know that an octopus can fit into anything my beak can fit into?
Chad, do you think I could squeeze through a blood vessel? Like a big one? Do you think I could go direct to a person's heart? I don't know why this is what keeps me up at night. Okay. So, we can tell which one it isn't. Because these are swapped colors, right? So black to white and white to black. It is not this one. Because if it was this one, then the center would be white. So it can't be that one. But these ones look suspiciously the same. Definitely not that one. Wait. Because the center's wrong. It's this one. It's A, and I'll tell you why. There's a little spot here that is not present over there. But this little dot and that little dot are. It's literally this singular spot is what differentiates these two patterns.
Just leave it to me.
Probably, but you'd also probably die. Good point.
Piece of cake.
Vengeance! I would have vengeance.
All you wounded, those of you who can, pick yourselves up the ground. Hurry back. Tell your leader, you need more men. I've come for vengeance, for the first son of light, and I'm ready, and I'm willing, and I'm prepared to fight.
We love that. Said it before and I'll say it again. Fear cares way too much. Surprise! 4 centimeters tall and I care a lot. I have 3 hearts and 9 brains, which is why I'm so great at overthinking things and also caring about each and every one of you. I got 3 hearts. That's a lot of love to hold into a tiny body like mine. Here we are. And yes, it shows us what's different in these. And you see how slight the variation is? It's this game. Don't overthink things, this game says. And then it shows you that.
Nice job. Not all puzzles will be such a breeze, but let's keep moving for now.
I am slowly learning the tune to Light Up the Night, but the thing about Light Up the Night is that it mimics an 80s power ballad. And the thing about 80s power ballads that I love is that they're very difficult to sing along with, unless you are listening to them directly. Oh! Take a look at this, Professor! It's
food scraps, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you suppose Tom wandered into the kitchen and grabbed something to eat?
Well, it's possible. Though, if that's the case, the child is certainly lacking in the manners department.
Gosh, this dress is big enough to be a bedspread.
Settle down, Luke. Maybe for your bed. You're tiny. You're a tiny boy. An itty-bitty boy. Pardon me, ma'am. I just need to search your search your purse. Oh, she's asleeping. How can she sleep at a time like this? I imagine she's tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke. The sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put this poor lady at ease. It's definitely a dog or something. I also quite like the hounds by the Proto-Men. Ooh. Good taste.
Oh!
Is everything all right, miss?
I'm fine, thank you. Excuse me. Say, does that lady seem kind of familiar to you?
Yes, now that you mention it. Something about her did seem rather familiar.
And she's got Tom in her arms. It's a poodle.
Yes, yes, you're bored. Oh. Have you seen a young boy wandering around here?
A little boy, huh?
Nope, sorry, mister, but that doesn't ring any bells. Oh, what happened? Did he get lost on the train? Yes, unfortunately. We haven't been able to track down the missing top. You know, I probably shouldn't spread rumors, but hey, I've got nothing else to do. Did you know that there's a weird old lady staying in this car? What if she kidnapped the little one and had him stowed away in her room? I know it's probably not true, but what if? She's just so bizarro, I can't help thinking that. But I could get in trouble for spreading rumors about patrons, so forget I said anything, okay?
A strange older lady, huh? I wonder if we've seen her around.
Your guess is as good as mine, Luke. But it certainly does make one wonder.
So the only thing funny about the original, about the prequel trilogy, and there is a prequel trilogy to this game. The only thing funny about the prequel trilogy, or the thing I find the funniest, is that because you meet Granny Riddleton for the first time in Curious Village, but this is a prequel trilogy, so Layton should already have known her by then, but he didn't. They come up with all sorts of funny disguises for her to wear, so that he won't recognize her later. So she gets like a superhero mask and a few other things in the prequel games. And I'm delighted by that. I needed you all to know, because I don't care to play the prequel games. I don't like them. I don't care for their plot. I did play them, and I think they add a certain something to the game, but I don't like the something that adds, if that makes sense. Oh, right, Granny Riddleton. Hello there, sunny boys. Ever get all knock-kneed and goose-bumpy from a terrifyingly hard puzzle? Well, have no fear. The beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton stands before you, ready to help. Oh, I should have known. Who else could this tiny house belong to? Hey, wait a second. What are you doing here anyway? So you've heard of me, eh, Shorty? Good to know I'm still a hit with the young'uns. What do you mean? Of course I've heard of you. We've met before, remember? Nope. I suspect you got the wrong Granny, boy. Never seen you before. But you're here now, so that means you want to hear my spiel, right? Not really. Oh, no need to be so modest. Allow me to thank you for visiting me and by bestowing a little tidbit of information on you. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is take those poor, lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Okay, Fier, random question. What Magic the Gathering colors would the Hero Complex Slings play? Callahan plays white. He plays a blue-white deck, actually. Because he plays a game of neither of us are playing Magic the Gathering today. He is all heals and counters. It's all heals and counter spells all the way down, Your Honor.
Because he doesn't do violence. But you won't get to either. He might even mill out your deck, depending on who's teaching him how to play Magic. Jacob plays black-white lifesteal. Or, alternatively, he plays control deck. Depending on the block. Some blocks have very good control options for black and white. For black at least, where you just take stuff from the other side of the field for no reason. But generally speaking, black-white lifesteal. And a lot of, like, withering effects. He's got a lot of -1/-1 tokens for you. And you're gonna take them. Mark plays red. It's direct. It's immediate. He doesn't have to think about what he's doing with it. He's doing damage. A lot of it. He plays a red single deck. Sai plays a rainbow deck. Because he can't be stopped or tamed. He's got a lot of special weird lands in it, and he's got the money to play a rainbow deck. And make it work really well. Also because he's gay, the public doesn't know that. One of those fruits. He's a little zesty, it's true. He plays a rainbow deck, though. Arya doesn't care to play, but if she did play, she'd want to play a green deck. And she wouldn't be playing to play Magic, she'd be playing to have pretty cards. She'd play either green or blue and green for the mermaid decks, and the forest creatures and stuff. Yeah, she doesn't want to play, but if she did, she'd play, like, she wants the prettiest deck. The one with the pretty things. Whatever that deck and that color are, she'll learn the strategy for it. Let's see. He swears up and down that he isn't good at Magic, and then he just destroys you. He comes in with a white-green deck and just blows you apart. And you're like, how did that happen? But it's because he's got a white-green deck that has trample. Everything in that deck has trample. It has trample, or it has flying, or it has both. And it also has, like, 16 +1 counters on... Like, he's ridiculous. Everything has trample. He would have banding if it was in a block that he was playing. Do you know how banding works, chat? I don't. Nobody does. No one knows how banding works in Magic. But yes, he's got a lot of little things that end up ramping each other up to a ridiculous degree. You're looking at like a 5/5 with trample and forest walk, and you're like, oh, okay. I've died. I just don't know I've died yet. But at the same time, he swears up and down he's not very good at it. It's nerd stuff, and he doesn't know his way around that very well. He'll swear up and down as he destroys you. And then goes, huh. Alright, I guess I do kind of know. Evie plays an angel-themed deck, regardless of what color it is, but it's most often going to be white. Specifically, she wants a deck that has vigilance. Because she's very, very aggressive when she plays, and when she plays, if she has to tap any creature for any reason, nope. No, she doesn't. That's how vigilance works. You can still defend with... It's either you can still defend with tapped creatures or you don't tap them to attack. Because she just forgets that you have to leave it untapped to defend with. So she'll go all out and then be like, oh yeah, right, I can't defend with that. Oops. Oh no. Leave herself wide open. Let's see. You'll have to bear with me. I've only just made Gray and Violet. I don't know what they play. HT Catoid, can we play Yu-Gi-Oh? Evie off to the side. I second that. I would like to play Duel Monsters, please. A significantly easier game. And Sai's just like, I don't think I would qualify Duel Monsters as an easier game than Magic. It's so convoluted. Tell me, how do you resolve your chains? Explain Miss the Timing. Can we just make Inscription IRL and play that? And Sai's just like, So later, yes, the Inscription will be real. Let's see. Who else? I'm missing a lot of people. Oh yeah, Blitz also doesn't play. Blitz wants to play white for the theming, but she isn't very good at it because white doesn't do what she wants to do. What she should be playing is red and black, which does do what she wants to do. Red and black is a very, very destructive combination. It requires you to think about what you're doing, but it's extremely destructive. It's a lot of weakening your enemy and then hitting them really hard. Andre plays blue-black. He doesn't want to, but he's very, very good at it. Blue is a lot of counters and a lot of things that set up for other things. And in that context with black cards, what you do is you basically turn yourself into a swamp where people don't know if you've been mired in the swamp until you're mired in the swamp. And then you've been gobbled up by the swamp things. Or you're just playing a Tezzeret commander deck. In which case, everything is artifacts. Sai also plays an entirely artifact deck because he thinks it's funny to play a colorless deck. As colorless as he can get it. If HC Catoid was forced to play Magic with the girls, TM, what color would she play? You don't have to know which Magic colors you'd play. I know which Magic colors most people would play because of course I do. Missing somebody. I feel like I'm definitely missing somebody besides Val and Catoid. No, I think we're alright. There's always this moment of who did I forget this time? Oh, Heiki! You're right! I always forget the bot. To be fair, he is it. Gosh darn it, I can't gender my own robot right. Oh, I'm gonna have such trouble reading Murderbot diaries. I'm gonna screw it up all the time. Poor Murderbot. Love Murderbot. Anyway, Heiki, It would play with everyone. This is a rare case where, because they're physical cards and it is limited in what it can do, it would play with everyone. It would have someone else shuffle for it, but it would play. Let's see. What would Heiki play? I think it plays a solid black deck. Solid black can do some serious damage, but it's 1,000 little cuts. And that's kind of how it works. Like, that's kind of how it works when it's working. Also, black is fear-themed, obviously, as far as it is concerned. Would it make that joke? Almost certainly. It is very excited that it understands jokes. It gets it. Stop misgendering Heiki. I'm trying. Catoid, upon being told to shuffle. I can't shuffle. Have you seen me? At all? Heiki will reconsider. It forgot you did not have thumbs. You may shuffle like this, mushing them out like like Go Fish cards. Someone else will remake the deck. I love it so much. That robot's amazing. I need to write more with Heiki in it. It's so fun. But it's so difficult for me to write because it doesn't think like a human person does. Then again, I suppose Jacob doesn't think like a human person does either. I'm sorry. I'm so mean to this man. For no reason. I love him so much. I'm so mean to him. Jacob is so overdramatic. Yes, he is. But he's not dramatic. Listen, he's not dramatic, and he's not a jealous man. Those things are things he thinks about himself that are true. Fier, I hate you. Endearing. Yes, exactly. I love him so much. I love him so much. I love him so much that I put him in here and let him keep his youth. I would never tell any of you for realsies that I hate you because I don't. Ah! I've been surprised by a cookie. It is M&M flavored. There are M&Ms inside of it. No. Ah. He's so silly. Jacob so rarely gets what he wants. What he wants is Callahan. He so rarely gets what he wants that I'm just like, you know what? You may have one brackets numeral 1 place where you get to have him. For realsies this time. You can be honest. Look, you can be honest. You hate me. I don't. Why would I do that? Val, do you have any idea how hard it would be to keep up a ruse like that? 2 years! I'd have to keep up a ruse like that for 2 years! Do you know anything? Still waiting for Catoid and Jacob to meet. Yes! Oh, trust me, I'm writing it. I've had to toss my draft like twice. Because he's a dramatic man. And I keep being like, Jacob, be nice to the cat. So I've had to think about the kind of person he is. He does like cats. This is the kind of person who's like, oh, you have a cat. And then pets the cat and does not ask. Because he wouldn't even consider, wouldn't in a million years consider that this cat might be like a sentient thing. With thoughts and feelings and emotions and eldritch powers beyond human comprehension. Wouldn't even consider it. It's just petting the cat. And then here's the literal words. Purr, purr. 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 And is rethinking his decisions. Your Honor, that cat does not deserve niceness. No, that cat does deserve niceness. All of y'all deserve niceness. Chat? No, I don't deserve kindness, chat. I am telling you this right now. Literally every single person on Earth deserves kindness. I know what you're thinking. Surely there are some people who don't. They do. Even that one, even the worst person you can think of. Everyone deserves kindness. We do not get better. We do not get better as a group, as humanity in general, if there are people that we exclude from deserving of kindness, everyone deserves kindness. Especially now. Especially when kindness is seen as a weakness. Everybody deserves kindness. That's how it works. You do. Everyone deserves kindness. Every single person deserves kindness. Everyone is deserving of kindness. We are all deserving of kindness and love, even from ourselves, but especially from each other. Would you be kind to an absolute monster? Yes. I know what you're thinking. Why? That seems like a terrible idea. And sometimes it is. I'm not going to mince words. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you'll be taken advantage of. Sometimes people will see your kindness and they'll exploit it as though it's a weakness. But I don't care about that. I care about being kind every time. Because being kind even once to someone who needs it is enough. That's... I know this is weird, maybe, but you have to be kind every time, and it's hard. It's going to be really hard, because there are going to be people who take advantage of you, and there are going to be people who make fun of you, and there are going to be lots of people on the sidelines going, ugh, what's the point in being kind? The world is cruel and miserable. But those people are wrong. The world isn't cruel or miserable. The world isn't anything. The world exists and that's it. We live here. So we have to make our own meaning. And the meaning I choose to make with myself is that I'm going to be kind. Even if I'm being kind to an absolute monster. I don't know if you guys know this, but there are a number of stories of people being kind to scary people, where it turns out, hey, that moment of kindness was something they really needed. If we were nicer to each other, we wouldn't be in a situation like this. Where some of you are out there thinking you don't deserve kindness, or that you don't deserve love, or that you don't deserve care. You do. Everyone does. And the minute you start thinking that someone doesn't deserve love or care, even if that someone is you, yes, everything does too. And the minute that you start thinking that someone doesn't deserve love or care, even if that person is you, that's a scary place to be. Well, I've decided I don't. Too bad! You do. Everyone does. I'm not worthy of love. Yes, you are. Everyone is. That's how it works. And I know there are people thinking, Fier, you're crazy. There are definitely people who don't. They're bad people. Sure, but they're people. We're all people. We all run the risk of being bad people. We are all the villain in somebody's story. Every one of us. So we have to be kind. And we have to remember that everyone is deserving of kindness and love. Anyway, chat, that's I know I've been over my philosophy before, but I like to remind you once in a while. I need you all to know I'm just emphatic, not angry. I've realized belatedly that when I get into that, sometimes I might sound a little bit upset or angry. I'm not.
I'm just emphatic. Because it's something that I emphatically believe. Fear, punch me in the face, please. No, thank you. I have many octopus tentacles. If you were a fish not doing your part, maybe. But you are not that thing I said. You want to get punched in the face? You light up a light in front of Sebastian and make him all upset. Come on! I need it for enrichment. Well, I'm not going to be a monster to him. He doesn't deserve it. Exactly! And you don't either. You don't deserve to suffer. No, you don't. If my hut is empty, then you clever lads will just have to go out there and find some more puzzles. Now why don't you take a peek inside the hut to see what's there? Oh, we're 1 minute too, and I just grabbed a puzzle. Oopsie doodle. Two men, known here as 1 and 2, are playing a strange game. First, both men put their empty pitchers on the table. Next, a judge brings a pitcher filled with purple poison and places it in either spot A or B. The judge then starts shifting the poison from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner of the poison-filled pitcher must drink its contents. If you were the judge and secretly wanted one to win, would you place the poison-filled pitcher down in spot A or B? Oh, 55 times. I see. If we place it in A, we pour 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cut out, we place it. No, we can't place it anywhere. I'll solve this puzzle later because it's time. Listen, Val, we've been over this. Anyway, we hydrate as chat demands. I hydrated too good. And a big stretch. Big stretch. I thought about Sebastian and felt 10 times better. See? It helps. Chat, I've been overcome by a vision. Gray plays a Rainbow Eldrazi deck. If you don't know what an Eldrazi is, they're big shape-shifting tentacle monsters. I'll come back to you on Violet. Also, it's been a long time since I've played Magic. I know basically everything and its wife is in Magic now. Glad you like her. I thought you might. She and Arya and Val are gonna be the gals, TM. There's a lot of kids in this house now. Oh yeah, for body break we'll do crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Kids in this weird cat thing. Exactly. You guys have no idea how much I'm gonna turn Gray into a weird cat thing to match Catoid. They're gonna be besties. Alright, I need to remember to save. Okay, I remember to save. Who are we gonna go see? Who are we gonna go see? Who haven't we been to see in a little while? Oh, good gravy. So many people are on tonight. Hey! Speaking of magic. Alright, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. We are going to go see some Magic the Gathering get played. Woo! Thanks for coming along, everybody.